working? What's good, guys? It's me. It's Gerald the Weep here, back again with another video. Okay, I've been gone. Yeah, my video from yesterday, I was just telling you guys what I was gonna make, and my comments got turned off. I don't know why, so that's why I didn't respond to your comments. Now, this is my new series. What if Guts got transported to ReZero? I told you guys I was gonna make it. Now, let's see. I'm going to be making my other ReZero one with Asta tomorrow, and my Asta with Mana, or what if Asta, or one of my other Asta what ifs. I'm pretty sure with Mana, or there's another one. I'm gonna be making it soon for Tuesday or Monday. So let's get straight into it. Now, this is the second series. This is the same. This is the same timeline as the fake Flugel Subaru. It's from the Berserk timeline, you could say. Now, it's a continuation or the beginning of it, where they try to fix Subaru's timeline. Yeah. Now, Emilia's just gotten done helping, the green hair child or Appa guy's daughter. And then she bumps into someone. Okay, pause. Yeah, I'm gonna be using different types of Griffiths throughout the what if. So just in advance, if I might be using the 1997, and I'm just gonna use the good animations from the other two, the movies and the anime. And I'm sorry, I'm having traumatized events from it. Ugh. Oh, so scary. Okay, okay, anyway. Griffith says, Emilia, I've been looking for you. Lord Subaru has come to see, he wants to see you right away. And he has found your amulet. Now come with me, Emilia. I should be kneeling before you, but I don't have any time to. We need to get going. And Emilia doesn't know Griffith. And she says, who's this Subaru? And Griffith says, he's super legendary, the strongest in the land. And he's gonna be your best ally. He's been helping you all along, even since you're very young. Even he knows everything about you. Well, he used to. But he lost his memory, so he wants to get it back. You don't remember him. I think you both lost it. I can't remember. But he wants to see you. Now we must head forth into battle with the vampire Elsa. And yeah, he just drags Emilia. And Emilia then asks Puck that you think she should follow Griffith. Yeah, this Griffith's good. Flugel Subaru kind of messed him up a little bit. Just watch the old series, the first series, if you want to know why he's like. And now we're over to the loot house, and Elsa is starting to walk up to the door, and they have made a plan to defeat Elsa. And Subaru says, "So you must be my opponent." And Elsa says, "What do you mean by that?" And Subaru then says, "Well, this is what's gonna happen. I've already tried to make a deal with that felt child, and she said to wait for you, and I have given her more than 20 basically 20 silvers, if I'm correct, if I remember from my memory. That I'm sorry, my throat was killing me. I don't know why. Anyway, that's for 20 silvers. And Elsa says, I don't have that many. Well, thank you for not wasting my time. And she says, who will you be giving that insignia to? Well, you should still come inside. I'm going to give it back to its original owner. And Elsa says, oh, really? Maybe I can offer something more. And Elsa is going to kill Subaru and that person inside the loot house. But as soon as Elsa gets inside, and Guts blitzes Elsa, and he cuts her in half, and he uses his crossbow, and he shoots her right in the face, and he keeps cutting her until the point where his arm bone breaks. Okay, so this is Guts's. Pretty sure it's his berserk armor, and every time he uses it, his bones break in it. So basically, it's like deck. Okay, okay. I guess I'll explain it. It's like when Deku uses One for All, but Guts's bones don't heal like that. It just breaks, and it takes a minute to heal. It heals it, but I don't know how long it takes. Like I said, I stopped. Yeah, around the first season because I ain't watching the 2017 animation. Oh God, no. I have standards. Okay, no. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah. So he cuts her in half and he says, "Whoa, that was easy." And he then turns away and he says, "Okay, get out of here, Subaru. You need to go and meet Emilia." And Subaru says, "Well, this also person was quite easy to beat." And Subaru, and this is the original Subaru. He's overconfident that he has everyone around him. Okay, he has guts and all, and he calls him a lord. And Subaru's like, "Don't worry about it, Guts. It's time for me to walk over there and teach this Elsa a lesson." Because he thinks he's the anime protagonist, which he is, and he thinks he has a superpower. He's gonna try to destroy her himself. And as he gets over there, Satella tries to grab at him, but he doesn't feel it because of his Shyamalan gait. He can barely feel Satella's trying to grab him, and she was trying to stop him from going over there. Yeah, so this Subaru won't have a reason to hate Satella because he has guts and all. And now, as he gets closer to Elsa, then Elsa cuts around Subaru's eye socket, and he throws himself back and he starts to crawl over the floor, screaming his eye. And Guts says, "That's what I told you to go and meet Emilia." And Elsa says, "You're gonna be next, this Guts." And she says, "You're the first person to ever catch me off guard like this." And then Guts says, "Well, there's another person." And then Reinhardt yeah, he side kicked her. He was just waiting for the right moment to attack, but he saw that after Subaru got hit, he says, "Yeah, that's enough." And he says, "Guts, pass me your sword." And Elsa says, "Yeah, this is too much, too many." She knows she can't defeat Guts and Reinhardt alone, so she tries to retreat. And Guts hands him his sword, and he says, "Don't miss her." And as soon as he hands him the sword, the armor starts to Guts's armor starts to break off, and it goes over a little bit of the armor goes over to Reinhardt, and he says, and he uses his attack, uh, his normal attack with the Lagunica. I mean, where he attacked at the loot house, that attack. I never knew the name of the attack. I just call it Sword Saint Big Slash. I call it that. And he aims right at Elsa, but he didn't know if it actually hit her, but he's pretty sure it should have did collateral damage and should have killed her. And then the loot house blows up, and it knocks Subaru back even further as he starts to bleed from his eye. And Griffith was just walking towards the loot house with Emilia. He explains where he came from, the Berserk world, not like the timeline stuff. And they see the explosion at the loot house, and he says, "No, Emilia, we don't know if Subaru and Guts are alright. We need to wait. They're a lot stronger than me. If they couldn't defeat her, I'm pretty sure you couldn't. And it's now nighttime, so Puck is now gone. That's where you're saying he gives you most of your strength. We need to retreat." And yeah, Amelia just ignores this, and he says, "Please, Amelia, I need you to retreat. We have Reinhardt there. I'm pretty sure he can handle it." And Amelia hears that Reinhardt's gonna be there, and she then decides, okay, basically she retreats. And Griffith says, "Your insignia is gonna be fine. I promise. Subaru would never let it be destroyed. Flugel's always he's always right at the right time." And Amelia says, you better hope so." And she walks away because she believes in Griffith. Yeah, Griffith he still has his charm. And now I'm going to be skipping a couple of days ahead. This is after the loot house incident. So basically, Guts gets the insignia, and so Griffith and Amelia go straight to the mansion, and yeah, Subaru's still at the loot house with the Guts, and he follows them a day later, and Subaru goes into maybe a deep sleep for 2 days, I would say. And Subaru is okay. He's basically deep inside his body. Okay, that sounds kind of weird, but you know what I mean. And I don't understand why he has this eye patch deep inside his body. Who knows? And he says, "Where am I?" And he's just looking at his Shyamalan. He sees his Shyamalan gate. He doesn't know what it is. So Satella, okay, this is normal Satella, not the crazy Satella that we know from the beginning of the series. She says, "Break the Shyamalan gate. I can help you more. Your true power." And Subaru's like, "My true power. Oh, give it to me right now." And yeah, he keeps trying to destroy his gate. But his gate is quite strong. And then he says, "I can't destroy it. Who are you anyway?" And yeah, it's normal Stella. She has a little bit more strength in this one, where she can control it just a tiny little bit better, a tiny little bit better. But she's gonna go crazy for the mostly of this part until I get to the season 2 part. Sorry for the noise. Anyway, she says to break the gate, and you won't be able to use your Shamalak, but you'll be able to use my authority, and you can get the unseen. And Subaru's like, "Give it to me already. I don't even know your name." Okay, so no one has told him about Satella. He is a little scared, but he just got his eye almost cut out, so he he I I don't know where I was gonna go with that. Yeah, you know what I mean. So yes, so Satella then says, after you get the unseen, you will experience. You have to train with it, so you can unlock all of the hands. So I'm pretty sure Satella can use like over 100 hands, but I don't want to make. I ain't gonna allow Subaru to use 100 hands. That's too OP. No, no, thank you. So I'm just probably gonna give him like 2 or 1. I'm gonna give him starting off with 1, and let's see my season 2 if he needs 2 or not. So I'm gonna give him like at least he can attack with it 3 to 2 times, I guess. But he then becomes he goes down to the ground and he starts to throw up after he uses it too much. So that's his limitation. 3 to 2 attacks. So he has to make them count. And yeah, so that's what Satella tells him. And she says, "Stay away. Do not use my name out in public. They are afraid of me because I've killed a lot of them. But it wasn't my fault." Okay, it was, but okay, this really doesn't sound like Satella. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is like Flugel's Satella, you could say. She's a lot talkative to Subaru. In the first series, they were starting to talk at the later part, so she's a lot more open. And she says, "Good luck and stay away from me if I'm not in this state." And Subaru then wakes up to a meeting, and Subaru starts to gain his eyesight back again. And Roswell is saying, "Subaru Natsuki was your name, right? You've been looking kind of out of it ever since you got here. You probably should go back into the room." And Subaru says, he stands up and says, "Let me become a butler." And yeah, Guts and Griffith, Emilia, Costa, Rem and Ram see this, and they all look at Subaru like he's weird or something. And Guts says, "Are you sure about that? You just got here, and it looks like you've been out of it. Are you sure Elsa hasn't taken some of your brain along with it?" And Roswell says, "Sure, but I still need to learn more information about you. Now, I've been hearing that you're the leader of the Emilia Foundation. So why did you make the Emilian Foundation?" And Subaru says, "I forgot all about it. I forgot it. I lost my memory. That's what they've been telling me. I'm trying to get it back. I know I must have did it for a good reason." And so this Emilia, where is she? And Roswell says, "She's right over there. This seems quite interesting." And Roswell's like, "This isn't in my gospel. Who are these others? I don't understand." And so yeah, Subaru like as soon as he looked at Emilia, his simp mode activated. Okay, I'm joking. Yeah, okay, I was just joking about that. He didn't activate simp mode, but he understands why his past self maybe could have fell for Emilia. And he was about to say Satella's name out loud, but but he remembered he couldn't say it, and he says, "So I kind of forgot all about this world, and I also forgot how to read in this world too. So I wouldn't mind. This is a good benefit. I help around here, and my foundation keeps you safe, Emilia. And I'm pretty sure I have more people, right?" And Guts says, "You have lots of people. There's over 300 in the army we have, but they're in our underground shelter." And Roswell says, "Well, I guess that's a deal. I'll help you with your remembering somehow, and you will keep Amelia safe. I can deal with that." And Subaru wants to know more about Amelia, and he says, and he goes in to take her to explain all about himself. And Rem looks at Subaru quite weirdly, and she says to Ram that he smells way too much like the witch. I think something's up with him. And yeah, that's where I'll be leaving off with this what if. I know a lot of stuff happened in this part. I legit forgot this is part one of the series, second series. Yeah, so uh, just watch the Berserk one, and you'll understand why this Satella can kind of speak with Subaru a little bit, with the Berserk series I made, and why this Subaru knows Griffith, Guts, and Akasha. You could say Flugel Subaru or fake Flugel, because Flugel and Subaru are different people. I especially know that now. And also, I have not watched the new episode of Rigi Zero, so that's why I didn't make my Asta one, because I was going to probably cover that event with the Pandora and stuff with that Asta one, because I'm gonna be having Asta in with Emilia's future, with her with her past self, with around with Ekidona somehow, if I can do that. And yeah, so I just wanted to catch up with that episode, and I'll be making that tomorrow, and that will be in the episode tomorrow too with Asta, and I'll be making what if Asta had all types of mana, and another Asta one, and then Wednesday I'll be making a Bleach one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. For now, peace out, guys, and keep yourselves up. I'm gonna try to upload all of next week. Now tell me if you guys want to double upload like Monday because I'm off Monday. Okay, bye.